Yep.
I'm gonna steal your sunshine and I'll shit on your parade. Don't get me started on doing Michael Caine. My opinion matters, yours will fall in last place. I'm not shutting up and you'll be learning my name. Fifth in the family, but first in my mind. 1 out of 10, but I'm ranking just fine. We've only got now, there's no afterlife. Look, Mom and Dad, I'm just speaking my mind. Everything's coming up Kyle tonight. Everything's coming up Kyle tonight. Everyone's coming on Kyle tonight. Wait, what? No, nobody's coming on Kyle tonight. Everything's coming up Kyle tonight. You can't shut this mouth, but you're welcome to try. I only stop talking and drinks for eat and cry. I'll never shoot up, gonna talk till I die. Gonna talk till I die. Everything's coming up Kyle tonight. You can't shut this mouth, but you're welcome to try. I only stop talking and drinks for eat and cry. I'll never shoot up, gonna talk till I die. Gonna talk till I die. Gonna talk till I die. Gonna talk till I die.
All right, guys, we are live here with episode 16 of season 3 of Kyle Mocha Won't Shut Up. Thank you, everybody, for joining us live. Thank you, everybody, for listening in the future on iTunes and Stitcher and also on YouTube. We always recommend you watching on YouTube because you can actually see us, interact with us. And today we have a very special episode where we actually are back to having guests in studio for the first time in 2 fucking months. So we're going to torture these goddamn motherfuckers until they never want to come back ever again. Well, joining me as always here is Mr. Justin Olimpedo. He's upstairs in the big chair. Upstairs in the chair, in the air chair. That's where you get to sit. And you'll be hearing the voices and you'll be seeing the faces soon enough of Walter Lee. And Andy, what was your last name again, Andy? Torado. I sent the phonetic spelling of your name back to Walter. I was
like 4 R's.
Is this correct way to say it? Because I'm an idiot and I don't ever remember how to say things. And after last week, we had Dave Filstra's band, and I was like, I totally butchered the name last year. And without me even saying anything, Ramprasad. And I was saying like Rampersad last year. It's Ramprasad.
That's definitely tougher than Torado.
Yeah. But that's their band name. That's their band name. But yeah, go back to last week's episode and check that out. But these gentlemen are from the wonderful group Tracksuit Panda. Yes. And we're going to be listening to one of their new singles, awesome cover of theirs. Hey, brother, how we doing today? We're joined by Keith in the chat here. And so we're going to be listening to one of their songs, getting into conversation with them in a little bit. As always, Zach is finishing up the song upstairs. I think we just heard the toilet seat close, which means he's done. I think that's like the turn the page.
It's over.
The toilet seat hits. He's either taking a shit in the middle of recording and editing and mastering, or he's done and he'll be down here shortly.
Yeah.
Now, before Zach does join us, because there's something that he had brought up to us that he wanted to talk about. Justin, you had thrown this out to me because I'm not a gamer. I'm not a gamer at all. We do another show once in a while. meeting last year,
Yeah.
called Gamer Not Gamer, where
Which we're supposed to get back into.
Yeah, we're gonna get into it again.
Winter.
Justin plays video games, and I sit here and commentate on the video games. And sometimes I play along, or I just read all the dialogue, everything that's going on.
Yeah.
Make dumb voices, fall asleep sometimes. You know, it's just
Pretty much,
shows how much I'm really into it. It's Justin trying to get me into the gamer life, because pretty much every other box is checked in the world of a gamer. I just don't play video games.
I think you need a Switch. I think that's what you need.
A Switch?
Yeah.
Like a Switchblade?
No, like a Nintendo Switch.
Oh, Nintendo Switch.
Yeah.
Does that got all the old
Pokemon.
games on it?
Yeah, all
Okay,
of them.
good. Then I'd be good. I'd be all right with that.
I don't know about all of them, but
Now, are you guys
Nintendo,
gamers?
SNES.
Do you play at all?
I play.
Are
like
you
it.
Fortnite people? Do you
I've
play
played
Fortnite?
I'm not deep into video
Yeah.
games.
No?
myself,
All
just
right.
like-
So we got Andy on my team over here.
Yeah.
Walter straddling the fence while
Yeah.
something else is straddling him.
I mean,
You'll see that.
Fortnite pulled a crazy move though.
Yeah, so Fortnite. So go into this story
Basically,
a little bit. For
what
us.
was it? Saturday, 2:00 in the afternoon is the end of the season event.
Okay.
So Fortnite for Battle Royale, it's 100% free. We were talking about this earlier. The way that they make money is on people purchasing
In-game money.
in-game money,
Yeah,
their currency, and then converting that into skins that they want or whatever.
But they did a massive
But you don't have
update
to do
that's
that.
coming
Yeah.
out.
It's out now. It came
Yeah.
out 4:00 this morning.
All
But
right.
basically, the end of season event happens in game while people are playing the game, and basically the world explodes and they put a
There's
black
like a
hole up.
giant fucking meteor that comes down and crashes onto Earth, but then
Yeah.
there's all these like weird like warps, and they're like, we're shooting rockets at it, but then the rockets are going through space and time.
It's
and
a
then
crazy fucking
It's
event.
fucking, and then the game just ends with it zeroing in on like a little black hole,
Yep.
or what I thought it looked like was like an eclipse
An
happening.
eclipse, maybe.
Like, could be just a ball with the
Maybe.
light coming from behind it. Hey, you're here.
But
2:00 in the afternoon, I eat all my meals with a fucking spoon.
All of them? I'll eat steak with
I
this
told Justin
motherfucker.
last night I was only eating soup until springtime.
Soup until spring.
Every meal I'm only eating soup.
Can that be our winter concept album?
Soup until spring.
Everybody,
It's more than a concept album. It's a concept for my whole life.
concept life. So Justin, they went to this black hole screen,
Yes.
and
pretty much just sat there for
and just
48
taunted
hours.
people. And the big thing that you told me that really intrigued me was that there are kids that have never had to deal with not getting things that they want immediately. They
Yeah.
live in today's world where everything's
This is the
right
first
at your...
form of withdrawal.
Yeah.
The Fortnite,
These
they
like
shut down the
14-year-old
game
kids.
for 48 hours.
48 hours and they didn't know what to do. He said there were kids
Yeah.
like breaking TVs, like
Yeah. That
destroying
sounds
shit,
about right.
going fucking nuts.
Fucking crazy,
It was
dude.
fucking absurd. So that's a crazy thing that happened in the world. Another thing that's crazy is we are now joined by Mr. Zachary Storman. All right. Oh, we got a Helen Blackmore in the room. What is she saying up there?
I don't play Fortnite, but the kids in school think I do because I dressed as Drift last year for Halloween.
Is Drift a character?
It's
Okay.
one of the... It's not necessarily a character, it's just a skin that you can play.
And Lucy likes the eyeballs?
Yeah.
No, she would. Yeah, we get some eyeballs up here.
Up in the top,
She
yeah.
would. She's into eyeballs. She likes to look at someone and them have eyeballs. If she sees a person with one eyeball, she's sad.
I'm
just-
excited. You don't often see that.
You know what? I just hope that they lift it up and it's got the smiley face eye from fucking Last Action Hero, where
Yeah.
the fucking
Oh, I forgot about that. Movie.
yeah. What's his name? Fucking
I don't remember his name. I
Lannister.
know
The guy who
who
played
you're
Lannister. Tywin Lannister played the guy.
Yeah.
I didn't even know
Charles
that he was in
Dance.
it.
Yeah, Charles Dance. Yeah.
Oh, Charles.
Yeah,
Charles
he's that
fucking
guy.
Dance, my man.
That's what I'm always hoping. But no, we got two eyes up
No,
there.
dude, the best at remember that horrible titty bar in Raiders? Thrills?
The Go-Go Bar?
Yeah, Thrills.
Yeah.
Like a go-go-
well, they had to like
Go-Go Bar.
Yeah,
Yes.
they had to wear. They had like pasties
never
or
said
tape on.
Where you would go get a blowjob.
But anyway, the bartender, the only hot girl there was the bartender. She was like 60, had big old fake tits and a glass eye, and it would like wander. And you wouldn't
Would
know.
she take it out?
Was she popular?
I never
must-
saw her
She
take
must
it
have been
out.
pretty popular.
Oh,
I would hope
Jesus.
so. I would hope so.
Just for like the excitement.
I'm here for the
you know?
attraction.
Yeah. Which one? I don't know.
She gets travelers from
Just
all over the
going-
world just to like.
That building is totally demolished now.
They
It's like
did.
half, it's like half
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. That's crazy. I'd only ever been
I thought there
in
was a Dollar
there
General now.
once. I wouldn't
No.
be
Like everything that
surprised.
was weird
Yeah, I
is turned
wouldn't be
into a Dollar
surprised.
General.
Yep. Have you seen there's a big thing going online where people just take before and after pictures when they find out that there's going to be a Dollar General built? They take this beautiful landscape shot of where this like where they're building it, and then they go back after like at the grand opening, and it's just like this sad fucking thing, just like taking up like in the middle of Kansas, this beautiful landscape,
Yeah.
and then just
Like
like
a
Dollar General,
fucking
neon
Dollar
lights,
General.
like Well, nobody's got neon lights anymore, but you know,
No.
lights.
Not that real neon
It's
shit.
just yellow.
It's just a
Which
bright
is just
yellow
a
light.
vibrant color.
Which is just eye attracting.
Right.
We learn things from
or
McDonald's.
warning.
Yeah,
Warning.
Yeah, warning. You're supposed to yield into Dollar General,
Yes.
right? I think that's how it works. So another thing that happened this week, actually, I think officially today or yesterday, Spin Radio 107.1 is no longer Spin Radio,
Yeah.
and it is now what, Cat Country?
Cat Country in
So-
the Poconos.
It is our specific Cat Country now.
Well, it's yeah, but that's where the station is.
Yeah, so they're not.
But they play
doing,
the same thing.
Are they doing shows out of there at all, or do they just can everybody?
No, it's just I believe it's just like
Everyone's got to talk like this now. You can keep your job. You just got to start talking like this.
Well,
on
see,
your show in the
that's
morning.
what iHeartRadio does.
Yeah.
Like the morning show on ZZO is like in like I don't know,
They'll probably-
20 cities or something.
Okay.
So everything that iHeart
Yeah, a lot of syndicated
they
stuff.
just syndicate it out. So iHeart bought up that station because nobody fucking listened to that.
Yeah.
And was just like, how about we give people in the Poconos better reception?
That would be
That's
honestly,
literally the old like.
Yeah.
That's why they do it, and it makes now
I
it
would
makes them
say
the biggest radio station.
the two radio stations that I
area.
see stickers of on the back of cars the most are ZZO stickers, and then Cat Country, and then maybe Froggy. And I don't even know if Froggy's still a thing, and they just have it from like 30 years
Yeah.
ago, like Froggy 101 or something
Yeah.
Well,
like that.
ZZO and Cat Country are the same in the same building,
Okay,
or they were forever.
yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah, they've been around.
So I mean, the
Yeah.
good thing is that this means like before they were Spin, which they were only Spin for like maybe a decade. Before that, it
Like,
was
I don't
way
even
less
think
than
that,
Wait,
man.
okay, I was gonna say
Maybe
because
5
107
years?
won the
It was
bone,
the Bone for
with
a while.
like hot wings and beer. Or
Now
whatever.
that's still on, but other stations.
Other stations. So
Yeah.
those guys were on that. And the only difference, I was saying it before, they kept all of the Weezer songs, all of the Nirvana songs. You know, they added some Blink-182, but they kept Chili Peppers, they kept Foo Fighters, but they got rid of all of the Five Finger Death Punch and
Yep.
all of that shit that was coming out,
Pretty
and you
much,
know,
yeah.
like. Songs they couldn't air because it's just like, I like the way you fuck me, lady.
Yeah.
It's just that's actually the lyrics. I was trying to make it up, but those are the lyrics to the goddamn fucking song. But they got rid of all that and just replaced it with Mumford and Sons. So now they got to get rid of all of it, minus maybe one Foo Fighters half of an album that's kind of country sounding, but that won't get played because, like you're saying, it's just going to be Cat Country.
No, it's like just
We
straight
got a
up
Cat
the
Country
pop
going on right
country.
here. Oh, I like to give her high fives, and then she just tears my palm apart. It's fun. It's a
that's
fun
what she
game to
does.
play. Yeah, she also likes to obstruct screens. She's going crazy
Oh,
today.
okay, get down.
Nah, she'll get down eventually after she's done staring at you for the next 45 minutes. All right. Well, yeah, so that's going on in the world. People are bitching about it online, but any change people bitch about. And to really bitch about a radio station, to me, I'm like, what do you do in your car or at home? Like, are you really listening to just regular radio
I do.
anymore?
I listen to a lot of radio.
You really do?
Yeah.
I do sometimes.
But
I
you
mean,
throw it
I
on.
in the
get
car,
stuck
but
in
when
it.
you're
Just to see
working, you're on.
what's happening
You're on
today.
like
Yeah.
headphones on.
At
Yeah,
work.
but like I'm listening to ZZO, the
Yeah.
morning show on ZZO,
Yeah?
until
All right.
11 every day.
You know what?
through the
This is what
iHeart.
happens when you become so out of touch with everybody, all the normal, everyday little people that have to drive themselves because they didn't lose their license, You forget what driving around and listening to the radio. Because I would
Yeah.
just listen to the ESU radio, kind of
Yeah, it's
whatever
great.
it was
I
on.
Or like
listen to
91.9 is always good,
91.9
too.
is my favorite
Yeah,
station.
You get
same
all
here. Funky
these-
Fridays, buddy.
Oh,
Dude.
Funky Fridays
Good
are
shit.
the shit.
Good shit. Honestly, okay, if I had a radio, I'd probably wind up finding myself at home tuning into some of that shit.
They got
Probably.
new shirts for Funky Friday. They say,
Do they?
I funk on Fridays.
Nice.
Nice.
What are you
yeah.
going?
you.
All right, so right now we're all sipping on some Miller High Life, but we do have a special beverage that we're going to be getting into. So, Justin, I think it is time to drink some beer.
At least our stick on, dude.
Totally peels right off. All right, I'm going to work on peeling the label off. Justin, did you give him a good shot of what we're drinking up there? All right, so what we have here is the Lancaster, or Lancaster, whatever you want to say, but they say Lancaster.
Fuck the Amish.
All right, once again, reoccurring theme.
They'll never know.
They'll
That's
never
the joke.
know. They're never going to hear this. If they hear this, they're going to hell. So then they're actually fucked Amish. All right, so this is the Lancaster Brewing Company Fresh Roasted. It is a peanut butter English style ale. Now, I have had peanut butter stouts. I have had... There's peanut butter whiskey now.
Stouts usually. I've never had that.
Yeah, I think they have it at Teddy's or Warrior is carrying peanut butter whiskey, and I really want to try it with some
Smooth, rich,
Chambord or
so
something.
nutty.
See if we can make a peanut butter and jelly. All right, so yeah, we got it's 6.5% alcohol, so it's not too light, but it's only 19 on the IBUs. So I've never had a peanut butter ale. The head immediately that pops out of the can is present, at least
It's
for me.
more peanut buttery than any other beer I've
Yeah,
ever had.
I'm gonna take a nice little smell, nice little sip.
Oh wow.
Anybody have an EpiPen?
How allergic to caramel malts and peanut butter are you? That literally tastes like peanut
That's
butter.
peanut butter. That's liquid peanut butter.
I don't. Another one that this time of year is
It's a good band name.
liquid peanut
More
butter.
peanut butter whiskey.
All right, we're joined by liquid peanut butter today. But yeah, fresh roasted. So if you see it out and about, it's a cool can. Again, it's a nice sticker. You can peel it off
I
and
just want to eat
replace
peanut
that
butter
Froggy
while I drink
101.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, do you think if you were just eating peanut butter and sipping on like a pale ale or
I don't
just
know.
like
I'm
a,
4
like a
sips
Miller
in.
Lite?
I don't know if I could finish this whole thing.
Well, this time of year, this is what it's all about.
Yeah.
This time of year is all
It's
beer.
peanut butter time, baby.
It's all about peanut butter. No, it's all about beers. You can have like 2 of tops. Like you get all
Reese's
the
Pieces
pumpkin
whiskey
beers.
would be
Did they
awesome.
make a
Reese's
jelly
Pieces.
version of this?
I don't know. That's what
that would be
That would be
black
perfect.
and tan
A
with
black
the
and
jelly?
tan with the jelly one. Lancaster, get
You
at
mix
us.
them together.
We'll
and
help
it's
you
just
with
like
your
this
Amish
epic thing.
infestation,
Yeah.
and we'll combine this with some jelly beer. We'll get it working. But yeah, no, it's pretty damn good.
Yeah, it's all right.
Isn't that called
enjoy it.
wine?
Yeah.
It's all right.
You're right. A black and tan with wine and this.
Oh.
Yeah. No, but get like a Concord grape wine. Like get like a
You can
really,
get that-
like a
that-
dessert wine.
Get that,
Get that Welch's
bourbon
wine,
barrel
yeah.
wine. That stuff's really good. It's like super smooth.
Anything that's soaked in bourbon barrels is pretty
I know,
fucking
it's
amazing.
true. It's just like, I don't even drink wine. I
So
went
you
there
ever have peanut butter soaked in bourbon barrels? Because I want to try it.
No, that does sound good.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, peanut butter and bourbon people, get at it. We got ideas here. We got
Next time I go to the
ideas.
bar, I'm
Put
just
that
like,
peanut butter in that barrel.
can I have a peanut butter and bourbon?
Well, you can go to Warrior and just get a peanut
Give me
butter
a
whiskey.
peanut butter and bourbon.
You can
Yeah.
do it. You
Shot
can
of
do
peanut
it.
butter, shot of bourbon.
Well, Zach's also going to need a shot of something after this because it's his favorite part of the show. The part where I get to tell you guys a couple of really well-written jokes. Never anecdotes. It's like I might as well just on jokes and fables. Jokes and fables. It would have made just as much sense. All right, guys. So this week, Taco Bell instructed many of their locations to stop serving seasoned ground beef due to quality issues. Instead, they're urging customers to try the steak or chicken options. The Mexican fast food company apologized to its fan base in a press release stating, "Don't worry, no matter what you order, you'll still be shitting your pants by the time you get home." It's true.
You should say the American fast food.
The
place.
American fast food.
It's not really Mexican food.
It's Mexican fast food.
Yeah.
It's not really Mexican.
In the way
it's
that Olive
American
Garden
food.
says that they're,
Italian.
Italian. It's
Yeah.
about as close as you get to that. All right, in local news, the Poconos will be having their first ever Witches Festival and Ball to be held at Split Rock Resort this upcoming weekend.
Shit, I can't make it.
The gathering of Wiccans, psychics, and familiars will try to bring a little bit of Salem to the Poconos, and to be safe, all local fire departments are being asked to remain on call. Some redneck's gonna try to burn them. He's gonna see one, just a guy walking with a black coat, and just be like, "Let's see if he floats. Let's see if this motherfucker
It weighs the
floats."
same as a duck.
If it What is Monty Python, right?
Yeah, Holy Grail,
She
man.
weighs the same as a duck.
Then she's made out of wood.
Yes.
And she'll burn. Yeah. What else floats? All right. So, Finally, a 32-year-old man from Indiana walked 351 miles to meet up with a 14-year-old girl that he was planning to have sex with, but when he arrived, he was sorely disappointed to discover it was actually an undercover cop. That's insane. I for sure thought you had to be at least 18 to be a cop.
Wow.
I got Zach on one. I got Zach on one. He chuckled. That's like
gonna get
3
comfy.
for 20,000 so far. All right, so every week we like to get together, the three of us, and we write a weekly original single called our Brunch Weekly Original Single. And this week was no exception. So this week, Zach, I gotta say, I think overall this is the craziest pop song that we have written so far in the way that we define pop. For those of you who...
Sorry, I sat on you.
Yeah, it's
there.
fine. Those of you who do not know, our definition of pop is under 4 minutes for the most part, and
Catchy
a certain
as much
structure,
as
and
we
it's
can
got
make
something
it.
catchy to it. The genre does not matter at all. We have written semi-pop songs here and there, but no, this is fall time, so we like to go fall weather music, which is going to be heavier. It's going to be darker. We start getting more
playing death pop.
into the death pop. Yeah, death metal
Into the
pop. We used to do
We
Death
did the
Country.
Death Country.
We did the Death Country a lot last year, and those were some nice 7 to 12 minute songs. And now we are doing Death Pop. So Zach, why don't you tell us a little bit about the song? What went into you coming up with the idea for it, who you were listening to, and all the normal fun stuff?
This week I was listening to, well, for like a couple weeks now, Triptychon. It's the dude.
Everybody knows them. Come on.
He was in Celtic Frost, one of the main guys.
Okay.
And this was his band that he did in 2012.
All right. How many albums do they have out?
2.
2.
I was listening to the second one a lot. I haven't really listened to the first one that much.
Now you sent us the link, I'm assuming, to the second album then.
Yeah.
And I listened to it, and you basically were saying that what you wanted to try to do with this was let's jump into a song that is going to be heavy chorus and then more of a sweeter, like softer parts during the verses, as opposed to what we usually do where it's heavier and then the
Or what
verse
you would think if you're like,
is catchy.
oh, we need to write a pop metal song. Well, let's make the chorus nice and sweet like a pop song.
Yeah.
But no, let's make the chorus as fucking brutal as
Yeah.
possible.
And I'll say we...
It is catchy music.
Oh, it's catchy music. And then I got up there and did weird, like jazz impressions of what I thought Zach was doing on bass for my vocal lines for a lot of it. So it got a little weird. It's going to be really fucking fun. Now, Justin, you were behind the drum kit on this as per usual. What was it like for you today?
It was fun.
Fun stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, I thought, I was overcomplicating things at times that I didn't need to.
Yeah.
Or didn't realize where we were going with some of the things. Because usually Zach has it laid out, but we kind of just did a one through and then I jumped on drums and then...
Yeah, I didn't do any... I just did basically one take of the song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On guitar. Usually I'll do like lay it out and do like at least a double tracked guitar that's going to be the right riff. This time it was just like super basic and Justin had to do it. And then I redid all the guitar after the drums.
Hell yeah. And for, like I was saying with what I was doing with the vocal lines on this with your bass lines, you were saying that you wish you had a fretless bass.
Yeah.
So you could do some
There's
crazy
some really cool
fucking
fretless death metal stuff.
Yeah. And you just went all over the fucking place and started getting all
tech
jazzy
death.
with it. Yeah, tech death.
Tech death.
I used to listen to skateboards with your fingers, right?
Yeah, dude.
Tech death. I had those. Me and my friends claimed to invent them in 6th grade, actually.
Fuck, dude.
Yeah.
Should have made more money.
We made them out
that.
of paper, and they didn't have wheels on them, and we were just like, they're fingerboards. Like, we thought they were
Zach, in line,
fingerboards.
Mike?
We were jumping all over, jumping all over, jumping all over, jumping all over.
What?
We have some requests for mics being up or
Yeah,
down.
mine and Zach's.
Oh, way down. Way down.
From Francis
All right.
Rangers.
Francis Rangers.
Oh, well, thank you for the heads up. Thank you for
Thank you.
the heads
Yes.
up.
Here's a heads up. Me and Francis Rangers wrote a killer song the other night.
Yeah, I didn't get to listen to that. You did that, and you did one with Pat as well.
It'll happen.
It'll happen. Is
You'll
that what it's called?
you'll more see it. Possibly.
All right. I'm down with seeing songs.
Yeah.
Usually I have to be in a different state of mind for that, but I'll take it naturally, I guess. So what is the name that we wound up going with for this song?
Ashes.
Ashes. Right. Because you went, what do you got so far? And I literally written 4 lines of very, very short lyrics.
And that's a good metal song title.
And it's in the
Yeah.
autumn, so I think
Yeah.
From Autumn to Ashes just immediately popped into my head. A lot of bands like From the Ashes back in the day. I'm sure there's a band like As Ashes Divide or something.
Probably.
Fucking
As
ridiculous.
ashes to fire.
Yeah, as ashes dissipate
Dude, we're
into
so
the cold dark
emo-core.
night. Yeah, yeah. So lyrically, I will say that it is definitely more in the emo core than anything metal side of things. But like I've been trying to do, I'm trying to write less, and then Zach will kind of instruct me because I like to write about 3 pages of lyrics for a 2.5-minute song.
25-page novel.
Yep. And then I condense it into 8 words, and from there we kind of work on it, and we just slim it down, and slim it down.
Fall Metal Ash. That's what.
Fall Metal Ash.
Just
Fall
mom.
Metal Ash.
Fuck yeah, that's what it's called.
Fall Metal.
She was
Ash.
probably forced to drive Rich to go see Fall Metal Ash at some point. Mom, can I go see Fall Metal Ash? No. But they're my favorite band, Mom. No. I'll bring Johnny. Okay. All right. So this, what did our time come in at for this song this week?
I don't know, 4.9.
4.9. All right. So we're sitting there still right around. We haven't really gone too much lower than like 350. 416. Hell yeah.
Close.
All right. So it's still in a pop format. It's still in a kind of in a pop format. But it is. I mean, there are sections that would be in a pop song. There's just a lot of them in there. I definitely thought this song was going to be about 25 minutes long when we were recording it, just with how much jumping around there was. But we're in at 4 minutes and 16 seconds. So without any further delay, we're going to jump right into Ashes, our Brunch Weekly original single. And when you come back, you will be seeing the boys from Tracksuit Panda on camera. All right, so say goodbye to Justin up there. Soon it'll be them up there.
Fuck you, Justin.
All right.
That's
Bye.
not nice. Fuck you both.
All right, guys. We'll see you in about 4 minutes, 16 seconds.
Who's getting picked on in this fucking pile of shit?
Who's dying?
Who's dying?
Many times can we hide?